sorry, it's been a while since I've done a video, but I thought let's get stuck into it. This is sort of a girl's birthday / Christmas cookie tutorial. We're going to make star cookies or star wand cookies, so they can either be hung up on the Christmas tree or given away as presents. I've got 2 star cookie cutters, so this is what we need. Obviously one smaller than the other, and just hang on a second, honey. I don't need that one, you can have that. I've got cookie dough. I've got the recipe on the blog. I'll put a link to it in the comments. Rolling pin. I've got some baking paper to roll my cookie dough out. And then I've got some boiled lollies. These are like posh ones. I just pick them up at the chemist because that's where I was last night. But I would just go to your supermarket and get just El Cheapo, boiled lollies. This is because we're going to make the inside, that stained glass effect. So, yeah, cheap ones. Okay, so this is kind of basic cookie 101. Put it on top and then just start rolling it out gently, turning it around. I'm going to make these quite thick because we're cutting parts out. Also, we're going to put a stick in it. Just it's much better to do it thicker. So probably aiming for maybe ½ centimetre thickness. Okay, I've also lined my baking tray because we're going to put our first cut straight onto the baking tray, so we're not moving the cookie.
Mum, I got my cookie.
You have, good girl.
That's a beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, I'll show you what it's like on the baking tray. Here we have. Okay, so you can tidy it all up. Next thing is we're going to get our smaller cutter. Try and line up the star part, and we will take that out. I might keep that, make little cookies with that as well. Okay. Now for the sticks, a lot of the time with cookies I use these, but just because this one's a bit smaller, it's sort of, there's not a massive amount. I'm going to use a cake pop lollipop stick. So, I'm going to put it in here.
Mum, that's a moon cookie.
Okay.
Mum, this is a moon cookie.
Okay, so, good girl. Next thing is we're going to get our boiled lollies. I'm going to get another piece of paper. Okay, so I've got some of my boiled lollies. These are red ones. Just going to put that like that and start smashing it. Okay, so there's probably a better way of, breaking up the lollies. Let me know if you can think of a better way. And then it's simply just a matter of putting them into the middle hole. Now, it is going to melt a little bit, so fill the hole up quite a bit. Can you see there? Spread it out, fill it up quite a bit, and I'm just going to make a few more. Okay, so I've added all my crushed boiled lollies. I've just done one on a stick because I just can't be bothered doing, having all the sticks going everywhere. It's just to show you. Now listen, if you want to do these as ones that you can hang up on your Christmas tree, get a toothpick and you just make the hole. Basically put the toothpick in, move it around and around and around and around, and just very carefully, and then you'll have your hole there. So you can see that one. So I'm not going to bother doing it for all of them, but I just want to show you what you would do. And then they're really cute to be hung on the Christmas tree. Now I'm going to bake these in the oven on about 180 degrees Celsius until they look like they're cooked. So it depends on the oven. Probably, I'm guessing, somewhere between 13 and 20 minutes. Hi, okay, I've baked my cookies. I want to show you what they look like. This is the one on the wand cookie. If you have a look up close, this is why, so you know how I said I got the posh boiled lollies? They've actually got like little bits of berry or whatever in them. This is why you get the El Cheapo brand, because then they actually have a lot of food colouring. So they're bright, bright red and bright yellow and all of that. And you can see that my ones are not quite, look, they probably might taste nicer. But, here's the, this is supposed to be the green one. Anyway, you can see the hole is all fine through there. So now I'm just going to cover these with fondant. You don't even need to cover them with fondant. You could just hang them up. I'm not the best designer around. I'm just going to do a couple of designs and, you know, fingers crossed they look all right. Okay, so these are the finished designs, all pretty basic. See the stained glass effect. These are just different sprinkles, which I've basically just, you know, stuck down on top. Hope you enjoy.